Now that we have our templates frame built out, we can begin the process of adding our image assets and styling. Background images in email can be finicky, especially in single cells, so start by adding the image as an overall background. This will be obscured later as cells are given background colors. Let's start the process with the navigation row. We can assign background colors with simple HTML. In similar fashion, the content row can have its background color applied. At this point, the template is colored correctly and ready to have images installed. To make room, remove the placeholders. Dreamweaver's design view makes dragging images into place a breeze. Simply find the images folder that Photoshop made when the slices were saved for web and drag the images into the proper place in the table structure. Remember that the files were saved twice as large as they need to display. Use Control with a corner drag to scale the images down while keeping their width to height ratio intact. To add some padding to a row, we'll use an inline CSS styling. The Emma editor will inline styles for you automatically if you'd like to create classes in the document's head. However, here it is just as easy to write it directly into the table structure. The navigation will be live text, so inline CSS is used again to style. Keep in mind that the style attribute can also be added to anchor tags and used to specifically style any links. For now, the hero image is added exactly the same way as the logo. Later, it will be turned into a hard-coded editable image region using some simple markup provided to you in the template builder documentation. Dreamweaver will also accept multi-image drops, which can speed things up nicely. Once the images are in the document, the design view can be used to locate them appropriately. After the captions are placed in the row below the icons, some simple alignment and styling can be applied. The same goes for the icons above. With the modal being 3 columns, it's wise to spell out exactly how wide each column should be. An easy method of doing this is to give the columns a percentage width. A width of 34% can be assigned to the center column, with a width of 33% being assigned to one or both of the side columns. You only need to define 2 table columns, as the computer will make the unspecified column fill whatever width remains in the table. Use the design view to check how things are turning out and catch any mistakes or omissions. Here, the flex region and modal could use some padding so the elements don't touch the border. Another important step is to make sure our images are being styled to display as block elements. If they are to be linked, also include a border attribute of 0. A quick way to add this to all your images is to use the Find and Replace tool, grabbing the common extension and replacing it with itself as well as the new attributes. The hero image has not yet been made an editable region, but doing so is quick and painless. Using this % code, just move the image attributes and path to the correlating place in the code. Be sure to treat the name attribute as a unique ID. Now a problem arises where there's no way to add a border of 0 or tell the editable image spot to display as a block element. The solution is to add the class editable_image to the containing TD. This class targets images, which once this code is run in the editor, will be passed the attributes they need. Once the images are sourced to their resting place on your public image server, this is a functioning template, and if you aren't interested in optimizing for mobile, you could send yourself a few test mailings and make sure things look good, and then get to marketing. However, you should be interested in optimizing for mobile, a process covered in the next section.